What's up guys, it's Zoom here, and on today's deck profile, I'm giving you guys my budget TrapTrix deck profile. Now this deck is completely budget. You could build this deck for $60–$70. Now within the deck profile, I will be giving some non-budget options, primarily in the extra deck. These are completely optional, but honestly, they would make your deck a lot better. But as the deck sits, you could definitely steal a lot of locals wins and maybe even do decent at the regional level. Now, if this deck profile does good, I'll be dropping the combo tutorial, an updated one, and I'll be dropping a Fire King Tri-Brigade deck profile. So if you guys like and enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to leave a comment down below. But without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So to start it off, we play triple Murmelio. The reason we play 3 of this is because it's one of the better normal summons. You can go ahead and normal summon Murmelio, get a trap card, and then if you have another trap in your hand, you can go full combo off of that. And then we play triple Pudica. We play 3 of her because her normal summon effect is really good. It allows us to get the field spell, and the field spell is what allows you to get the additional normal summon and just to get more bodies on board and just get more pieces on board. And then we play triple Mantis. And the reason we play triple Mantis is because this is also a good normal summon. Because when we normal summon her, we can get Arachnocampa. We can normal summon Link into Sarah, Arachnocampa effect, special summon, and then we have the combo there also. And then we play 2 Dionea. The reason we only play 2 is because it's not good in your opening hand. So you really don't want to see this card in your opening hand. But it's fantastic follow-up because it gets you the special summon and allows you to go into XYZ plays and link climbing plays. And then we already talked about this card earlier, but I play double Arachnocampa. Sometimes I go between 2 or 3 of these, but right now we're on 2. But yeah, this card can actually help you with bad hands. Say you open Dionea and Arachnocampa. Dionea is okay in this situation because you can normal summon Sarah, Arachnocampa effect, special summon, and then you get your Sarah combo and you're still good to go. And then on top of that, I do play triple Parallel Exceed. The reason I play this is because it's a free XYZ, and it's just free bodies on the board. And that's it for monsters in the main deck. Let's go ahead and get into our hand traps. So we do play triple Ash Blossom, triple Nibiru. These are the 3 of monster hand traps I play. Ash Blossom is just really good in this format. And then Nibiru is just really good against those decks that want to spam out monsters, especially if you pair it with a card like Effect Veiler or Infinite Impermanence. Just in case they have a negate on the board, your Nibiru will still resolve. And then speaking of Effect Veiler, we play double Effect Veiler. The reason I play 2 of these is because cards like Talent still exist in the format, and other cards exist that just don't make this card great, but you kind of have to play this card against decks like Rescue Ace. And then I do play triple Infinite Impermanence. This card is an additional level in this deck because this card allows you to full combo. Say you open with Holy Tia and Imperm and you didn't use your Imperm on your opponent's turn, you just pitch your Imperm if you don't have any other traps in hand to do your Holy Tia play. And yeah, so Imperm is actually a combo piece within itself inside of this deck. And speaking of Holy Tia, we play triple Holy Tia. This card is, in my opinion, the heart and the soul of the deck. It's the reason the deck is even playable. This card just does so many things. It's a free body on the board. It's a free body while it's engraved. It's a really good card. If this card didn't exist, this deck would not be playable in my opinion. And then for the other trap hole cards we play 1 Grave Diggers. I only play 1 of these because honestly, I just don't really see it in my opening hand. And this card's really good for when you're going into your XYZ plays and you go into Rafflesia. But yeah, that's it for that. And then I play one Floodgate. Floodgate Trap Hole is still good against certain decks, and it can basically help you from not getting attacked for game in certain situations. And then we play one Nightmare. Nightmare is just a card that I think everybody agrees that you should just play it as a one of. And it's just one last trap hole I decided to fit into the deck. I don't play that many trap hole cards, and the reason being is because I personally want to do more combo plays. I want to go into the extra deck a lot more. I want to do those kind of plays. I just feel like relying on the traps too much can actually hurt you in the back end. And especially if you build your deck to where it's very heavily trap reliant, with decks like Labyrinth running around where people are prepared for it, I just don't think it's a good idea. So I think relying on consistency and being able to build better boards is what you should rely on. And then for the last trap, I played triple Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched is a combo piece and it breaks boards. This card against Rescue Ace can be devastating a lot of the time. So yeah, I still main deck the triple Evenly Matched, and I think everybody should when you're playing TrapTrix, because on top of being a combo piece, it breaks boards and allows you to get back into the game. And then I did this a little differently. I did spells last, but it's okay. So we played triple Pot of Prosperity. Like I said earlier, I'm looking for more consistency, being able to find those combo pieces to go into the extra deck more. And then I played two TrapTrix Garden. TrapTrix Garden is a card that allows you to keep going when maybe you get interrupted. So yeah, that is it for the main deck. And let's go ahead and get into the extra deck. Now keep in mind, this is a budget deck profile. There are cards you can play that are not in this deck profile, and I will discuss those cards as we get going, okay? So to start it off, we play triple Sarah. Sarah is the best Link monster in the deck. This card is what allows you to continue to interrupt your opponent. It's what allows you to get all the advantage that you can gain in this deck. You want to end every single first turn on a Sarah. And then for the other TrapTrix monsters, we play one Adipus, well, two Adipus, because this is the budget variant. If you're not playing the budget variant, I would replace this card with like an Access Code Talker, something like that. But Adipus is like this deck's built-in Access Code Talker, even though it's a lot weaker. But yeah, this card allows you to go for game so much. And then we play one of Cooleria. In the non-budget variant, I don't think I do play this card. But in the budget variant, this card is still decent. And I don't know, like, it's pretty good. But yeah, and then we play the last two links we play are one Nightmare Unicorn. Obviously, if you own a SP Little Knight, you play SP Little Knight instead of Nightmare Unicorn. And then I play one Earth Charmer. This card, I would, if you have like an Exciton Knight, I just didn't find my Exciton Knight. It's somewhere, I just didn't find it for this deck profile. But if you do own an Exciton Knight, replace this with Exciton Knight and move this to the side, because not a lot of people are playing like Earth monsters, or like if you run into a deck that plays Fenrir, it's good to move this card from your main deck into your extra deck from the side. But other than like a deck that plays Earths or Fenrir, this card is not that great. So I'll replace Exciton Knight. I'll replace this card with SP Little Knight. And then for XYZs, we play one Baguska. Baguska's Baguska, there's no reason to explain this card. But this card can literally stall the game for you until you find the pieces you're looking for. We play one Alamiris. This is a one of even when I'm playing the non-budget deck. And the reason this card is decent is because it allows you to like special summon by detaching two. And you can just pretty much like special summon your opponent's monsters they send to grave. And then I played two Pink Scylla. This card I still play it at 2 when I'm not playing budget. Then we play 2 Reflacia. Reflacia is kind of like what you want to end your first turn board on. And that's why we play 2, because it allows you to activate the trap cards from the deck. And then I play 1 time 3 for Redoer. Redoer can be a first turn combo also, because you can attach a trap to it, and it makes this card way better when you have a trap on it. But that's it for the deck profile, guys. As far as like non-budget changes in the main deck, I don't think I would change anything for a non-budget player in the main deck. The extra deck is where you'll see all your changes as far as non-budget. So yeah, in the main deck, I would definitely play cards like, I think I have them over here. So in the side, in the extra deck, I would play cards like SP Little Knights. If you own a SP Little Knight, I would definitely throw this card in. Zeus, I would throw this card in, and if you do own a Zeus, and then I would play 1 Sky Crisis, because Sky Crisis can literally steal games that you shouldn't be winning. And then 1 Exciton Knight, I don't have it with me, but yeah, Exciton Knight also. So these are cards I would fit in if you're a non-budget player, but the main deck, exactly the same if I'm budget or not budget. The main deck is exactly what I would play if I own every card in the world. So yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the deck profile. My name's Zoom. Peace.